knocking out heavyweight opponents. That'll set the tone of this fight tonight.
Tonight's bouts are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds with the potential for an extra sudden victory round if the bout is scored a draw. No elbow strikes, throws, takedowns, submission attempts, or striking a downed fighter. Fighters can only clinch if they immediately attack with knee strikes. Glory bouts are scored by 3 judges using the 10-point must system, applying a prioritized criterion that values knockdowns, impact on the opponent, and scoring with spectacular technique. A winner by knockout will be declared in tournament bouts if a fighter knocks his opponent down twice in any single round or 3 times in any single bout, except the tournament final, which, like the single match bouts, will be stopped if a fighter knocks his opponent down 3 times in a round or 4 times in the bout. Of course, the referee may end the match at any time if he feels one fighter cannot or should not continue. A fighter may not be saved by the bell in any round. All right, let's go to the international voice of glory. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this light heavyweight tournament semifinal is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, he is a 10-time World Muay Thai champion. His record, 59 wins with just 4 losses, 47 big wins by knockout. Standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters. He weighed in at fight time at 207.7 pounds, 94.2 kilos. Fighting tonight for Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Nathan Carnage Corbett. Here now is his opponent. Standing on my left and fighting out of the white corner, a Dutch, European, and World Muay Thai champion. His professional record, 79 wins with 16 losses, 56 big knockouts. At 6 feet 1/2 inch tall, 1.84 meters. Weighing in at 209.1 pounds, 94.9 kilos. Fighting tonight for Turkey. Here is Gokhan, the Rebel, Saki. And your referee for this contest is Al Wickers.
Al Wickers draws the assignment as referee for the first of our 2 semi-final bouts. And already the chants of Saki reverberate throughout the Ulker Sports Arena in Istanbul.
That's ready. That's ready. That's ready. Fight!
We are scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Saki in the white gloves, Corbett in the black. The tournament victor must endure the grueling task of winning 2 fights in 1 night. But it will be worth it, for the winner will walk away with the Glory Light Heavyweight World Championship belt and $200,000 in cash. And a quick start by both athletes as Corbett, who began in karate before going to shoot boxing and Muay Thai, looking to avenge a loss in his Glory debut to Tyrone Spong, who was the #1 seed in the tournament. He is looking to pull off the upset against the #2 ranked Gokhan Saki. Left hook behind the guard by Saki.
Beautiful right hand over the top to set that up. This atmosphere here is electric. This is what you live for as a fighter. I know since I was a little kid, this is where you want to become a champion in an environment like this.
Lead left hand behind the guard. The left high kick by Saki going to work. And attacking the body like it's filled with candy here in round 1 as we've just passed the 1-minute mark.
I think he's got him hurt to the body there. He sees something. Went for that rainbow high kick. Nice counter left hook, Morrow.
Saki off a controversial loss to Rico Verhoeven in the Glory 11 heavyweight tournament in Chicago last October. Has moved his camp from the Netherlands to Dubai, still working with Mike Pisanier. Says it was a much-needed change. Wanted to escape the dreary weather of the Netherlands. Enjoying the sunshine and a renewed focus now at light heavyweight. Jab by Corbett. Corbett picked up a win in his native Australia following the loss to Spong. Of course, he and Spong met a few years back, and there was a left hook that jarred Corbett momentarily. It was a no contest, but even Spong admitted it should have been ruled a knockout win for Corbett.
I gotta tell you, this dual left hooks reminds me of a classic boxing fight. Fernando Vargas versus De La Hoya. The guy who lands the first hook on the exchange is gonna win that exchange.
Push kick by Saki, responded in kind by Corbett. Fantastic start to this semifinal matchup. And again, a quick start is necessary for the winner. Has to fight again tonight to take home the laurels. Al Wickers has... There's a timeout called. And blood all over the upper torso of Nathan Corbett. So high drama already here in round one. Just over 30 seconds left. What happened to him?
He might have some cauliflower ear from Muay Thai clinching, so that ear might have blew up, or at least he got cut on his ear. Very painful place to get cut. Maybe his eardrum popped too.
It could impact his equilibrium, and that is it! The doctor implored the referee to stop the fight, and Gokhan Saki has already booked his passage to the tournament final. A very sad state of affairs for Nathan Corbett, whose cauliflower ear blew up, hurting his equilibrium, but Saki looked very good, and he wins here early in this fight.
I think he blew up his eardrum. You can see he's disorientated. We'll take a look at it on super slow motion here. It's his vintage left hook, aka the Saki bomb, right there, and caught him right behind the ear. And you can see it wobbled him there. That's a vicious hook to get caught with. Right on the back of that ear, very painful. Well, Saki did answer the question I asked coming into this fight. He brought the power down from heavyweight with him, with the speed and the explosion. And as you said, he's a renewed fighter.
And it was the Saki bomb that did it, as Gokhan Saki advances to the Glory Light Heavyweight Tournament Final coming up later tonight. So hard luck, Nathan Corbett unable to continue. The crowd here in Turkey, of course, very pleased with the outcome of this fight. And you couldn't ask for a much better start, knowing the mountain one has to climb to take home the gold tonight, too.
That's what these tournaments are all about. It's a grueling style of fighting. It's the toughest in combat sports, in my humble opinion. To beat one man in one night, to beat two men, the best four men in the bracket who are all knockout artists, is very impressive. And again, he comes out unscathed, ready to go into the final.
Odds makers had Gokhan Saki making it to the final. Tyrone Spong, the #1 seed, still to come against Saulo Cavallari. Of course, the kickboxing world and fans around the globe anticipate a Saki versus Spong final, but we saw what Cavallari did in his last fight, one of the most devastating knockouts in Glory history against Murad Bouzidi.
For sure. The thing is about Cavallari, he's a hard guy to time because he kind of has his own style. He chucks him from the cheap seats at Curitiba and just lets him go. He's not a guy that if you're trying to time him, technique him, you're not going to catch him. He's an all offense. His defense is his offense.
So a dejected Nathan Corbett, the 34-year-old from Australia, now 0 for 2 in his Glory stint.
We're going to take a look again at that shot. Countered right over the low kick, and you can see the reason why that punch was so hard is he chopped down. Anytime you go downward with a strike, you're going to get more velocity. You can see Nathan right away was disorientated right after impact. Again, counters right over, and it's that chopping down, almost like swinging an axe down on wood, and he blew up that eardrum. That's a gruesome injury. I've never seen someone bleed out
one of the worst
ear.
I've seen, next to the exploding ear of James Thompson when he fought Kimbo Slice in an MMA fight. Remember that? He had a big cauliflower ear and it exploded, but this is one of the more gruesome ear injuries. He almost got Van Gogh'd.
I believe it's internal.
Yeah, well, it's outside too.
Because it doesn't look like he had a lot of cauliflower coming in.
No, but it's split.
Yeah, or he's bleeding from inside his eardrum, which is crazy how strong he hit him.
Good sign of sportsmanship there as Saki goes over to Nathan Corbett. But you couldn't have scripted the start any better for the Turkish fans as the Turkish Tyson, Gokhan Saki, ranked number 2, has advanced to the Glory Light Heavyweight World Championship Tournament Final.
Run through the highlights again. What a fight. Like I said, we went upstairs, downstairs, upstairs again, and there's that hook. He was hitting it early and often, countered right over the low kick there, and that's what finished the fight, that devastating left hook of his.
Let's make it official with the international voice of glory, ring announcer Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official time of 2 minutes, 35 seconds of that very first round when our ringside doctor steps in and stops this fight. Ruled a technical knockout for your winner, who now advances to the tournament final, Gokhan!